Marriage is sacred and binding. Furthermore, it has been said, whoever divorces his wife, let him give her a certificate of divorce. But I say to you that whoever divorces his wife for any reason except sexual immorality causes her to commit adultery, and whoever marries a woman who is divorced commits adultery. Matthew 5:31-32. Jesus is very clear. Do not divorce. Old Testament Jews could divorce easily. All the husband had to do was to give his wife a certificate of divorce, and they were done. No questions asked. The husband could get rid of his wife any time for any reason. Jesus admits it's permissible for a man to divorce his wife if she committed adultery according to the law. We also know that Jesus said over and over, forgive. I have seen many couples overcome adultery because they knew God hates divorce and believed He could heal the broken marriage. They believed God and worked hard to heal their marriage. People divorce in record-breaking numbers today. Broken marriages, broken homes occur frequently without major reasons. Remarriages come later. Jesus talks about that too. These are hard words for all the blended families out there. Remarriage is sinful, committing adultery. These are Jesus' words. It is far better to take the long, hard route of staying with the wife of your youth, no matter what, till death do us part. It's hard to persevere as a Christian when your marriage is troubled. It saps the joy right out of you. Quiet time is dull and virtually non-existent. Anger, irritability, and depression set in as your world falls apart. I pray that this is not happening to you today. If it is, and you are growing more despondent by the day with your spouse, hold on. Press in toward Christ. Stop those divorce thoughts. It's not a solution. It's marital suicide. Get away from your spouse if your life or children are in danger, but not because you are just unhappy with your mate. Marriage is one of the greatest ways to glorify God. The intimacy of a husband and wife are a picture of Christ and His bride as the church, the body of believers. The closeness and connection of a man and a woman and marriage is sacred, holy, and binding. Allow God to bring you through this marriage dilemma. You may need a third party to help facilitate the work, your pastor or Christian counselor. People who stand for your marriage, God-believing Christians who will stand in the gap for you, praying for you, and giving you godly counsel. Don't lose hope. Don't trust your feelings. They can be misleading in times of distress. Don't let hopelessness overwhelm you. It might not be you with the marriage problems, but someone you know. Come alongside them. Be an encourager. Don't be afraid to ask questions or get involved. Do the good you know you should do. Marriage is sacred and binding, just like our relationship with Christ. God is not a covenant breaker. We are. God renews, restores, revitalizes, regenerates, and resurrects marriages. He turns old covenants into new ones. He restores vows. He fulfills. Witness God's truth about marriage today with your own and your relationship with Christ. Be a great witness for Christ. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as in Christ God forgave you. Ephesians 4:32. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Luke 6:37. Clothe yourselves with compassion, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other. Whatever grievances you may have against one another, forgive as the Lord forgave you. And over all these virtues, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Colossians 3:12.